This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Ving Rhames has been doing the rounds, Mission Impossible, and he talked about a situation where he was held at gunpoint in his own house. Can you imagine something like this happening when you're sitting at home in your basketball shorts, just thinking you're chilling, and the cops come, guns are drawn on you?
Ving Rhames got some big-ass basketball shorts. How you know you had on basketball shorts?
Here's what he had to say. Well, that's what he said he had on.
Wow.
Here's what he had to
noise
say
in my back.
on the Clay King Show on Sirius XM.
I hear noise in my backyard, and but I'm thinking the puppies are just running around or what have you. And then I get a knock on the front door. And so I get up, I open the door, there's a red dot pointed at my face from a 9mm. There was a police officer with a 9mm pointed at me, one police officer behind him, and two, I believe it was the left of me, was the captain of police. I get out, they recognize me.
This lets me know two things. He lives in a really, really, really white neighborhood, number one. And didn't the lady say he broke? She thought somebody was breaking in?
Well, let me finish telling you what happened. Now, the officer said a woman who lived across the street called to say a large black man was breaking into the house. So they actually went and asked the neighbor, and here's what happened.
And the guy, says it was a mistake. They apologized, what have you. But my problem was, and then I said, well, why are you doing this? He said to me, a woman called 911, said a large black man was breaking into the house. They left the address of the woman who called. Myself, the sergeant, I think one other police officer went over to that house, which was across the street, and the person denied it.
Embarrassing.
Wow.
Okay, you called the police on a man in his own home.
I'd love to know how long he was living in that neighborhood.
Well,
Good question.
The police did confirm that the incident did happen back in 2016, and they said officers sometimes have their weapons drawn in suspected burglaries because they can get violent. So
yeah, I would love to know how long he's been living in that neighborhood, and I would love to know what she saw.
She saw him going home.
No, I'm saying, but what was he? I don't know. Did he forget his keys and was climbing through a window? Like, what did she call breaking and entering? Is what I want to know.
A black man living in a neighborhood. All right, now let's do some great news. LeBron James, today is a huge day for him. He's opening up a school, the I Promise School. He's been working on this for quite some time. And the school is going to start with 2 grades, 3rd and 4th, and then they're going to expand in the coming years. Now, he posted yesterday, the jitters before the first day of school are real right now. Tomorrow is going to be one of the greatest moments, if not the greatest of my life, when we open the I Promise School. This skinny kid from Akron who missed 83 days of school in the 4th grade had big dreams for the kids in Akron to give them everything they could need to find their passion, give back to our community, and change the world. This school is that.
Drop on the clues bombs for LeBron James.
That is dope.
Here's what LeBron had to say about his new school opening today.
What it means to open up a school and how excited I am about this possibility for me to be able to be in my hometown and be able to open up a school and to know who's going to benefit from it. And for me to be in a position where I have the resources, I have the finance, and I have the city around me, why not?
And I'm tired of people conflating two issues. Like they're using things like this to say he's better than Michael Jordan. No, he's a better man than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's still a better basketball player on that court. Okay.
Well, the I Promise School has a longer school day, a longer school year. There's going to be more than 40 staff members that will try to accelerate the development of children who qualify for the program. If you see the pictures that he posted too on Instagram, the school looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
Beautiful.
And if we debate them on the court, that's fine. But just keep it basketball. Yeah. Don't start talking about LeBron's opening schools and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with nothing. That's like debating rappers and you bringing in all the things they do
in their personal
outside
life.
of the microphone.
Right.
No, on that court.
All right, well, he's going to have a news conference also, and he'll publicly discuss his decision to sign with the Lakers as well when he does that.
He still got to tell people why he did that?
Yeah, people want to know.
That's his
People are
business.
invested into these players. Absolutely.
All right, the game. He did $1 million deal with Fashion Nova. If you guys are wondering why he's been wearing so much Fashion Nova lately. Now he posted about it, and he said at first he was like, F no, I'm not wearing that. That's for girls. But he said, I didn't care how much they were trying to pay me. Then he said, nah, they got a men's line. Just let me put together some looks for you and bring them to you. And that's when he said he really liked it. He said, this is actually fly as F. So he did the deal for $1 million with Fashion Nova. And he's going to keep on posting for Fashion Nova men.
Yeah, and if you got to pay Viacom their legal fees back, you might as well let Fashion Nova pay for it.
But now with Viacom, the legal bill is about $36,000. So he got sued for that, yes. He actually lost He lost a lawsuit against Viacom. The original lawsuit was the game sued them for bringing a woman with a criminal background to join the cast for his VH1 dating show, She Got Game. That woman was Priscilla Rainey. She later on accused the game of sexual assault. She won a $7 million lawsuit against him, and then the game sued for the $7 million and an additional $20 million for damages and negligence, but that case was dismissed. So now Viacom wants him to pay legal fees.
So he still got to pay that $7 million?
Yeah, he has to pay her.
Oh, a little small portion of the Fashion Nova check will go to Viacom. We'll figure out the $7 million later. How do you know when somebody's wearing Fashion Nova? They don't got no logo or nothing, do they?
No.
No, he posts. Well, I mean, I guess people tag it so that you know where to get it.
Are you wearing Fashion Nova now?
No.
Oh.
Are you in Fashion Nova now?
No.
If you have Revolt, you can see the Fashion Nova outfits. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Reports.